Oh, what's the best way to punish a broken seal with a stitch? How about another stitch? That sounds good.
All right, so first match, typical Battlefield.
So Doug has a lot of experience in this matchup. Longtime partner, one of Michigan's better players, Kalamazoo. Now in NorCal, but still, after months and years of playing against Peach, it's one of his better matchups.
Yeah.
So, and I don't know any Samuses from New England. Maybe Minty's the closest one.
He's the only one that I recall.
But even so, I don't know how close he actually is to Mafia, how much experience that actually is.
Yeah, it's definitely a matchup that, like, you gotta have that the little interactions. Because you're not gonna get long combos. It's all about like those interactions. You're gonna get, you know, one hit, trying to get stage control, push them to the side.
Yeah. It's a big nickel and dime matchup for sure. It's you have to take what you're given, and it's the war of attrition. And basically, it's already been a minute. It's pretty slow. Both these characters can live another 50% plus if they DI correctly.
Yeah, the typical stock for these guys is usually 1.5. So it's just, it's definitely, I definitely respect people that are good at these matchups because it's definitely a battle of endurance. So, you know, you see someone like, you know, mid-level Peaches, maybe they'll come out like really hard out of the gate, and then they just kind of fall off a little bit because they've used up too much at the beginning of the match. So you gotta, I mean, like, mental energy is definitely something you gotta regulate throughout a match, especially in best of 5.
Yeah, especially, the entire tournament best of 5, or not the entire tournament, excuse me, all of top 48 best of 5, which is awesome.
Mafia looking real good right now.
Yeah, Duck hasn't been able to get anything off of the first, like, he got the first 80 or so % pretty quickly. Mafia's done a great job of pretty much this entire stock controlling center stage and just pushing Duck away.
Yeah. Ooh, good DI. I was expecting a charge shot. That was really good, just patience by Duck. You know, sometimes just the threat of holding is. Ooh.
Oh, all right. A couple handsome guys, but see if Duck can get the edge guard.
Players, get them, you know, get a good look. They're cute.
See how hard Duck is blinking at the current moment. You got to get a close-up of that. So Duck gets his first stock.
Oh, that's a stitch.
Man, that's.
But, I mean, at this point, getting hit by a stitch wouldn't be that you know, bad.
It would be bad if he caught it. Yeah, now it's bad.
Yeah, now it's.
When you're in a matchup like this where there's a lot of space, they're both looking for projectiles. Duck was shooting a decent amount of missiles. Mafia was pulling turnips. You know, you're just giving your opponent more opportunity for more pulls. And 3 hits already. 4 hits, and that's the full stock.
Again. Oh, man.
Wow. So in case you guys don't know, the way that turnips stay in, it's for distance thrown. So because Mafia did all those throws really close to Duck, it lasted a long time. And that was an unbelievable capitalization on that stitch. That was all 5 throws were hits.
That's the dream as Peach. Every Peach tries to do that, but very few get it. And to get it first game, that's big.
Yeah, that's some momentum that he can take. You know, because now, you know, it's almost halfway through the match time-wise, and Mafia's still on his second stock, and Duck already has 78%. It's going to take just unbelievable, just like you said, mental endurance for Duck to try and bring this back.
Yeah, and Duck's missiles aren't really doing all that much to Mafia, but Mafia's doing a really good job with turnips. I would say, I'm going to just spitball this because, I mean, I don't really know, but I would say about like 70% of his turnips have hit.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of damage off of them.
And even the ones that haven't hit have done such a good job of pushing either Duck away or forcing him to go into shield. And
yeah, we haven't seen Duck in the middle of the stage for a while.
Yeah. And Mafia with the JV3, great performance, albeit he got a big boost from RNGesus, but you'll definitely take that.
Yeah, but I mean, you got to take what you got to get. Like, you take whatever you get in this game. You get Luigi's with misfires, Peach with like any turnip pulls. You have to. Some of it feels kind of lame. It feels kind of I don't know, faulty. You're like, oh, if he didn't get that, I probably would have done
dirty.
That. But you got to give it to them. You know, like, Mafia pulled a stitch, but you got to give him the props for using it.
Exactly. You were completely correct. I was going to say, there are a lot of times you'll see a stitch, and then they just get baited onto a throw, and it's gone. And like I said, he was 6 for 6 on turnip throws with the stitch.
Yeah. Doing a good job of walling Duck out. So, I typically hate this stage. I don't have a lot of experience as to why this stage is good for characters. I know Duck loves the stage. Why does Samus, why does he love this stage? You know?
It's small, so Samus does have a surprisingly large amount of kill power with some strong hitboxes, up tilt, back air, down smash, if done correctly. And it's also, you want a stage with walls, so you can do varying recovery with grapple. So,
yeah,
and it's with the platforms, if you're good with missile canceling, which Duck is, then you want to go somewhere where platforms can assist you. And also, he can be super tricky with up a shield, where he has so many different options, so he can ledge cancel. Oh, that's a stock. Oh, my God.
But again, we take those.
Wow. So on that up B, even if it doesn't connect, look at that. He's got fading options to edge cancel. You can go through platforms. You can land on platforms. It's tricky. It's hard to cover.
Good grab. Good conditioning, too.
There you go. He only has float.
See what he can make out of this.
All right. There you go, F-tilt. Oh, and almost able to survive, but good. That was a great F-tilt forward smash right there. By
that was a good. Yeah, that was a really good way to take a scrappy situation and still capitalize off of it. Ooh. This is like the war of the down smashes.
I don't think we've seen Mafia do like any of them though. He's done a great job of just looking for flow canceled aerials rather than staying on the ground.
But on this stage, like Samus, I just saw Duck just he's on this. He was on the platform. This low elevation for it, and it nailed Mafia as he was trying to come in. So I don't know, he's doing a great job with the platform. I really like how he's moving, especially after that SD. That can be real. It can get you down.
Yep. Oh, he was looking for a missile, and the turnip actually bounced him the other side of the stage.
Mafia not pulling as many turnips as he did last match.
And I think that's also because, like, the stage choice, it's much smaller, so Duck can threaten the space a lot easier. And any time that, like, turnip pull has a long startup. So Duck, if he gets in there with a turnip pull, he can down smash, he can down tilt. Ooh. There you go, Duck bringing it back after that SD.
Yeah, that's that mental fortitude again. I mean, Duck's really good at it. Mafia, I haven't seen him at a tournament in a while. I saw him at Pound. He was doing pretty good at Pound.
Yeah, he beat the Moon. And then he actually lost to Cobalt, so he played one of the players here recently.
And he's got good results.
Ooh. That was a great reaction. I thought he was going to go for maybe a read or try and cover as many options as possible with the down smash, but reacting with that forward smash. Okay, Doug.
That was savage.
That was quick. That was a bop-bop. 1-2. And Duck evening the set at 1-1.
And that match was really good, just inverse of the last match. First match is Mafia had center stage the entire time. Duck, he didn't have center stage a bit. He had that unfortunate SD, but towards the end of the match, he was doing a really good job holding the center stage, and Mafia just couldn't get a hold.
Yeah, and that's the thing is when Duck is just patrolling in the middle, you run the risk of you can't pull any turnips because if he just gets in there and hits you off, you're going to die with the short horizontal blast zones on Fountain. So that was really good use of counterpick by Duck. And so looking forward, Dreamland I think is sort of a wash. I think it's pretty good for both of them. And I don't know about this counterpick. I think this is going to benefit Duck again.
Yeah. Duck has a plan. It worked last game. He's probably going to just stick to it this game.
And hopefully he just won't kill himself. And that's what Duck's thinking. And the Mafia, I guess, this is just sort of, I mean, because when you look at like other picks, I think FD is actually pretty good for Peach in this matchup. Maybe you
got a long stage. You could get those turnip pulls. There's not a lot of platforms that Samus can use.
Right.
So she's got a lot of good ins. Got really good lines for those turnips.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh, I thought he dipped a little too low there, but there's a reason he's the Samus player in winner's quarters, and I'm commentating.
Yep, been there. I've just Duck. Yeah, he's top 22. He's a top 20 player. I don't care what order you say. He's a beast. So anytime like I question a decision of his, it's like I should not be doing this. He knows exactly what he's doing. He has a complete mastery of his character, and I'm an idiot. So good stuff to Duck. Getting the first stock.
That was a sticky walk forward smash. Oh, good spacing. punish.
Just jumped just in time to get over that grab and was able to just easily react in there. Samus grab's such a high risk reward move, especially on floaties, because if you get a grab, it'll generally lead into down throw follow-up like Nair. But if you miss it, Peach got a lot of strong moves. Fair, Nair, all good.
Plus at higher percentage, Samus doesn't get much off of the down throw. Peach can DI away and really not get anything. Oh.
See that upward angle forward tilt to set that up? That was ridiculous.
Duck's not doing man. He's not letting up.
Oh my gosh. Look at those missiles just forcing Mafia to dip to, like, he has to alter his recovery path for Duck's liking instead of having his own control. And Duck
just the
trying to put
constant pressure.
The 0 to death together.
I like how Duck is sitting in the middle. Oh, that down angle. That was the lowest angle you could have got. That's hard.
That was ridiculous. Oh my goodness. That was a perfect stop from Duck, and he's still going.
And back to that last interaction. Duck did it all from the center platform.
Yeah.
So that was just really good, just pressure. He had stage to fade back in. He had stage to increase, put on pressure as well.
And because he's starting higher up, that's the thing, he can shoot those missiles to cover high, force him low, and then Duck can react to him going low and shoot either more missiles or go out there, cover with Nair, with back air. That was a clinic by Duck. That's why I think Fountain was a bad call.
Yeah, that was going back to Fountain in that situation is like, you need to make the adjustment. Duck already did, so he's just going to do the same thing. You need to figure out the adjustment. But I feel like in that situation, you just, unless you're 100% sure that you're like, okay, I was ahead, he came back, okay, I need to, I need to figure out something else. I feel like FD would have been a better pick, and then, maybe get the run back on Fountain later.
So that's a situation now where he gets a hit and knocks away. You can get these turnips.
Ooh.
Saturn.
Just a good job of just getting those little hits and just not really going after them, just kind of like inching forward, trying to get center stage.
Like right there, too. You're just jabbing and F-tilting Mafia's shield. Oh. What?
Oh, my.
The RNG.
See if he can make as good use of this stitch as he did the last one.
Oh, there you go.
Oh. It's a little too far away.
All right, I mean, he got a kill off it, and then he picked up 30%. Oh, and the lag of Toad coming out kept him on the same horizontal level, and that caused the second missile to hit. So that was, I don't know if he meant to Toad or if he knew that he would not fall after hitting the Toad, but that was
yesterday
creative.
He did a lot. He did it a lot in teams to kind of like mix up his recovery, kind of like a Fox and Falco doing like a shine stall. It does keep you at a level for a little bit. Maybe he was afraid of like a charge shot or something, tried to stay above it. Mafia is still on the edge of the stage most of this match.
Ooh. That's the thing. So Peach, one of the few characters with a pure kill throw, but that's not going to kill Samus for another like 30-40%.
Maybe if you get at the very edge,
you
kill for like 150. Ooh, good spacing, good bait.
Throwing that big booty out there, covers a lot of ground. See that lag just in the turnip pull allowed Duck to hit him with the missile.
Ooh, a little bit of bad DI on that throw. He said, like, I feel like he could have gotten away, but maybe he was just trying to stay in center stage. I mean, he's got. Ooh.
Just caught him sleeping, I guess. He was coming down pretty lazily, and that was a good reaction by Duck, just shooting that big charge shot.
Trying to play it a little too slow. Like he's like, I got the lead. I don't really have to commit anything, and Duck just caught him sleeping. Yeah. Oh,
and the parasol coming in really clutch. It looked like Duck was trying to line up a back air, and good quick fastball by Mafia forced the parasol hitbox into Duck's extended leg.
Mafia looking a little. That first match, he looked real clean. And even on FOD, he looked really clean at the beginning. But now he's dropping a few things. Not a lot, but just a few things that you feel like maybe like 1 or 2 button presses, maybe the nervousness, like a little might be getting to him.
And in a matchup where it's this like you said, nickel one and dones, these 1 button presses will lead into just hits, and then that. Oh, you look like you got the sour spot on the up tilt. If you got the right hitbox, would have killed for sure.
Wow.
Oh. And Duck has been on point with the charge shots this game. I think he's hit like every one.
I think he's missed like 1,
Yeah.
maybe, very beginning. But yeah, ever since that first game, he's hit all of them.
Oh my goodness!
It's always after a turnip too. He's just watching for that.
He's taking advantage of the throw animation, and he's just hitting him.
I did not know. I did not know the turnips. The charge shot went through turnips. But I guess it's when it's charged enough.
It's really stupid, right? It goes through turnips, but it doesn't go through a single needle.
Needle's broken.
Needles are broken. Great up air. A lot of kill power in that move, and Mafia taking Duck down to his last stock, trying to force a game 5.
And Mafia's in a good position. He's not in a great position. Like, he's got that percent, but he can easily kind of slow plays it. Good little dip to avoid that. Duck just not letting up.
Ooh, caught him tournament winnering, jumping from the ledge. And another up tilt.
Hit the eye. It's one of those things in this in this kind of match, you gotta take the little things. All right, I got good DI in that. That's something like I'm not totally out of it.
Ooh. Duck in a little greedy, trying to finish the stock. Oh. Looked like Mafia was going to maybe be able to get in there on a wave dash.
Pushing a little too hard.
Oh, that
might be it.
All right.
And that's it. Good stuff from Mafia, but Duck just had that mental fortitude to pull him all the way through the set.
Yeah, and he wasn't shook. Not shook at all by that first game. Good stuff to Duck. He moves into winners semis.
Winners. What's the other side of winners quarters? Has that been played
Koble already played Diz. We saw that. And then right now we have... Oh, it's like shaking. Yeah. Yeah. I noticed the shaking. Yeah. We are going to have none in Eddie Mexico.
Oh, that's going to be a good one.
Yeah.
That is a matchup I love from both sides. They can do nasty.